What's up, guys?
Hello, hello.
We're taking you guys along through a grocery store trip.
We've done a lot of content like this on our Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that, but it's been really short and condensed, only where we're kind of picking up the foods and putting them in the cart essentially. But today will be a little bit more of a come along with us to the grocery store experience, where we get to chat with you. You get to watch us walk around the grocery store, our picks, our likes, our dislikes.
We'll see you guys there. Today is Thursday, and we are we gonna go to H-E-B?
Yeah, we can go to H-E-B.
We're gonna go to H-E-B, which is kind of like the gold standard grocery store here. So usually we go to the grocery store on Sunday and on Thursday, because typically by Thursday, if we went shopping on Sunday, we are low in inventory. And so that is the case today. Today is Thursday. Instead of going to the gym, we are filling up that time with going to the grocery store and bringing you guys along with us.
Best H-E-B, mainly because we'll show you guys here in a second, they have the best quality meats. Some H-E-Bs, depending where you're at in Houston, kind of a little trashy. Yeah, if we're being honest.
Dude, look at this stockpile that they have of vegan bites.
I will say, this has to be the biggest assortment of vegan bites
I've ever seen.
Usually it's like literally just what you see on the bottom there, but there is an assortment.
You know what that means?
What does that mean?
It's a great day.
To have a great day.
To have a great day.
Oh my,
Can't
some
forget
blueberries. These are our tried and trues. I'll put this in pretty much every Greek yogurt I have throughout the day. Audrey has them. What do you put your blueberries in?
I just eat them straight up.
Straight up.
I have also been loving some apples, and you know what? I used to be a hater of apples, but now, apples, like that. Great source of nutrients and fiber, digests well. If you're not eating at least 2 fruits a day, you're really doing your health a disservice.
How many fruits did you just pick up? I couldn't see it in the camera.
How many what?
How many fruits?
Fruits or apples? You got 3 fruits. If you suck at getting in your colors, something like snacking peppers are great, dipped in hummus.
So good. I'm a fiend for hummus as well.
These look ratchet. These look not good. These look like they've been aging for a while. They'll go quick.
So these are our tried and trues. We get at least 3 of these every time we come to the grocery store. Just super simple salad kits. We'll take this whole thing, pour it in a bowl, pour everything in there, stir it up, and then Audrey and I will split this pretty much every night that we have one in the house, and they are fantastic. So we're gonna go with
picking up sweet kale.
Sweet kale.
Let's do sesame sweet Asian.
Last one.
I like the barbecue.
Backyard barbecue.
Yeah. Backyard barbecue for the rodeo.
There we go.
Carrots. Fun fact, carrots contain a fiber that can help you to reduce your excess estrogen, to keep it simple.
Something I need.
You do need that.
We're being honest. I got my blood work back, y'all, and for the last probably almost a year now, my total estrogens are almost 2.5, 3 times more than where they should be, which is a little bit alarming. My testosterone is like 70% of the way where it should be. We got to figure that out. So I got.
Which is interesting, given we're very healthy individuals. I have been doing this thing lately where I'm catching myself holding my thumb like this.
You walking around like that?
Yes. While I'm driving, like, it's so weird. Not feeling so lucky after all. We do not.
Oh, here we go. It's literally right
our...
in front of my face.
Oh, okay. Just
jeez. Okay, so these meats are our go-tos. Some ground venison and then also some ground bison. The way to describe these, someone sent it to us, it was actually like perfect. It's a little gamey, so to speak, obviously being a venison and a bison, but
definitely a good quality. The Force of Nature is a great brand to get quality meats from. Recently just learned that it could say grass-fed on here, but it could have only been fed grass once. So unless it says 100% grass-fed and finished, then it could still be grain-fed. So we do like this brand, but this one says never fed grain, so you know it's real. Obviously, guys, this stuff can get expensive. For most of you, you might just need to pick up better protein sources as far as like it being a little bit leaner Ground venison is definitely leaner. So don't stress too much about it being super organic or super clean if finances are a factor for you, and for many people it is. It's just, we definitely look at our food sources as just such an investment into our health, and we do notice a difference, at least from a gut health perspective, energy perspective, when we do eat cleaner, more quality food sources.
That we do.
Going a little fancy, sometimes we will splurge on some steaks,
Not too bad.
some fillets.
The macros on these: 5 grams of
Nice.
fat
Lean.
for 26 grams of protein. Only $12.50 for the pack.
Solid. So we used to eat a ton of this 96.4, and again, there's nothing like inherently wrong with this by any means, but it is nice because it's a lot leaner. We just started to swap over to a little bit more of a higher quality.
Another
Let 'em
reason
know.
why HEB is the shit is for this brand specifically, the
Linsky's.
Linsky's, and they have multiple different flavors of chicken sausages. And another reason why they're bomb is because for one link you get 3 grams of fat, 12 grams of protein. Typically with most chicken sausages, like this one for instance, you're going to get 8 grams of fat for 11 grams of protein. So just a much better protein source where you're not getting a ton of fats tossed in there as well.
Nice little extra source of protein is this fat-free feta, and it's literally basically just protein. So also super tasty, adds some flavor. So we are primarily gluten-free, and sourdough is, I forget the exact numbers, but basically has very, very little amounts of gluten in it compared to a regular slice of white toast. So we do have this without any sort of issues with our gut, which is nice, but we definitely prefer to get it from a farmer's market because it's just a lot cleaner, I think. This is still fine. So we don't need any right now though. Just want to share that with you guys. So chomp sticks are great, especially the turkey ones. They're going to be the leaner of the chomp sticks, and if you're on the go and you just need a quick protein source, these are awesome. But these are like little chotes, they're like little tiny ones. I've never seen them come in a package like this. It's a little bit smaller, so we're gonna try and find the ones that are just on their own. Not an ad, but Poppy, if you want to sponsor us, it'd be fantastic.
That would
honestly.
be fantastic.
It would be great.
We got some popcorns,
Like Air.
I was expecting probably lower calorie, obviously like Air. And those are higher macros than typical Doritos would be.
Yeah, but there's there's only 4 servings in this entire thing.
That's right.
Not bad.
Well, not too bad actually. All right, so we are fiends for our sparkling water, pretty much anything carbonated, but
We look like that's all that's in our cart. I promise we drink regular water too.
But these are we didn't start drinking these until a year and a half ago. I don't know why, but
Topo Chicos are the best.
it's just nice because whenever you don't want something sweet like a Poppy or a Coke Zero, it's a good mix up without getting all that flavor in your mouth, but you still get the carbonation, which is fantastic.
The finest of sources of protein. Dairy, I can eat all day and I feel like I don't have issues so long as it's a little bit of a better quality. If I have frozen yogurt from I think they got a new one, mango passion fruit. If I have frozen yogurt or whole milk that's I don't know, out of the carton, I feel like it doesn't sit so well, but this Siggy's brand,
Fire. Also, we do love a little whipped cream, so we went with this 0 sugar ready whip option. Pretty decent macros, 1.5 grams of fat per serving, 0 carbs, 0 protein. What is it?
ready to eat oats. Honestly,
Give it a
low
shot.
calorie. Sometimes it can be pretty high cal. Brekkie.
I
That's
like
such
that.
an English thing.
Yeah.
The UK thing. They have a cold brew coffee one. I'm gonna get apples and cinnamon, or vanilla and cinnamon, or apples and cinnamon.
Vanilla and cinnamon.
Vanilla and cinnamon, cold brew coffee, and let's get. Well,
We'll start there.
we'll start there.
We'll start there.
Yeah.
We're in the ice cream aisle, so we were having a little heated debate. We have some Smart Carb Breyers, which is only 100 calories, 6 grams of fat, 16 carb, 2 protein, not too shabby per serving. But we were looking at this one, which is pretty comparable, a little less fat, 3.5 fat, 26 carb, and 3
50
protein.
cals more for the same
50
serving.
cals more, but this is frozen yogurt, ice cream, just with less sugar. I don't know what the deal is, but we're going with this one.
Crinkle cut, regular, waffle.
Regular.
Says regular. When we first started dating, our thing was to pick up a Lenny and Larry's. I loved the Snickerdoodle. Mason liked the white chocolate macadamia, a white monster, and then we would
Killer
go hit a lift.
workouts. Killer workouts.
We actually
Honestly,
would have great workouts.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since we've been like bulking like that, like really trying to grow, eating a ton of calories. I was eating like a Lenny and Larry's at 10 a.m. with a Monster Energy drink, get home, 2 Pop-Tarts, beef, rice. Dude, by the end of the night, I was just stuffing my face with that Kia fucking car.
That was at a time too where we
hilarious.
cared like a little bit more about precisely hitting numbers and like protein goals
growing
than
and-
we did about like overall general health, especially gut health.
I don't know how it's working because my labs are still fucked up. So
Yeah, that's true.
I
That's
don't know
true.
what's going on here. Grab some protein bars. My favorite ones are these Bear Bells ones. I usually gravitate towards cookies and cream. The caramel cashew are really good too. Really, the majority of their flavors are pretty solid. The cookie dough one they don't have here, but these are typically my go-tos when I do get protein bars.
And if I get protein bars, which I don't usually eat many, I like this, which isn't very high. I usually like this dark chocolate sea salt. It's so tasty, but the macros definitely aren't that great on them. There's not a whole lot of protein in them, but especially when we travel, it sits well
tasty.
with me, and I don't get bloated like I do with something like that. These are also really great. Go macro bars.
Welly Welly probiotic snack bar.
Belly welly. Bet you it's like a fat bomb.
Belly Welly.
Belly welly.
10 grams of fat, 22 carb, 3 protein. That's just,
not a protein. I don't
might as
know
well
what.
have a Snickers. Oh my god, in my element over here.
You are in your element.
I don't
He
know if I've
always
talked about this on the channel, but it's my first job ever bagging groceries. Always takes me back every time.
takes you back.
Takes me
You
back.
miss it?
No.
No, of course not. Total damage is 258. That's very standard for us. Mason definitely just dropped the blueberries on the thing.
Luckily they went in the bag, but it was probably like 25 blueberries we lost.
We gotta make sure we really wash those.
Yeah.
Put your cart back. That is a wrap on our grocery haul. We do have the luxury of being able to cook most of our meals as we eat them, so we don't usually have to meal prep too much, but typically, especially on a Sunday, when the first half of the week, Monday through Wednesday, is a little bit busier, we will at least prep our protein in bulk so that we can just like dish that out and then have whatever carb source on the side ready to go. But now that we're heading into the weekend and Thursday and Friday are typically a little bit slower, there's not really a whole lot of prep that we typically do. So we're just gonna go home and put these groceries away.
Thank you guys for jiving with us. Thank you guys for coming along. If there is more content around this style of video that you want to see, whether it's us at the grocery store again doing other stuff or anything else in particular, let us know. We had a fun time, honestly, just recording this one just because it was a nice change of pace from what we're usually used to doing. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below.
Let us know.
Bye guys.
Bye, y'all.